Dear friends and my dear students, when I was a young boy and I was trying my hand at basic carpentry, I looked for nails, but I found a screw instead. And I was trying to hammer the screw into a wooden piece na pinaglalaroan naming mga bata. Luckily, my father was there to guide me. And he, of course, told me that screws are to be dealt with screwdrivers and nails are to hammers. You could not use a hammer with a screw because that is not the tool for it. So luckily, my father was there and I was oriented at my first endeavor at carpentry. Now I remember that because in the gospel, we likewise have a problem that was first dealt with not with the proper manner or the proper tools. There was a boy possessed by an evil spirit, and the father first brought this boy to the disciples. The disciples at first were not able to drive the evil spirit out. And what did they do as Jesus saw them when he came down? They were arguing with other people, as if argument, pagtatalo, will be the solution to drive the spirit out. And then the father came to Jesus and presented him with the same problem. My boy is possessed with an evil spirit. And now we become aware of the manner, the tools that Jesus used to drive the spirit out. He said to the man, "If you can," that means you have a tool that we need to be able to accomplish this exorcism. And that is faith. You need to have faith. And the father, realizing that he was not giving his faith on the expulsion of the spirit, he said, "I do believe, and help me in my unbelief." That means I have not yet given my full faith on the healing process, and I need you to strengthen my weak faith. And Jesus heard him. And now, after faith, comes the power of prayer. The power of prayer has not been diminished, but it was not yet accepted with the unbelief of the people. But now that Jesus highlighted, we need faith in order to realize the power of prayer. And when there was a submission of faith, the power of prayer was realized, the evil spirit was driven out. When they went back home, the disciples asked Jesus, "Why could we not drive the spirit out?" It is absurdly like asking, why could not our arguments, why could not our pagtatalo drive the spirit out? And Jesus pointed out directly, it is with the power of prayer that this evil spirit can be driven out. So dear friends and my dear students, as we study, we are equipped with a lot of knowledge. You will learn how to do mathematics. You will learn how science works. You will learn about our cultural tradition. You will learn about language and grammar. But in this gospel, we also realize the powerful tool and necessity of faith. We need, on top of mathematics, science, culture, tradition, language, grammar, we need faith to be able to drive evil spirits, to be able to drive evil influences out of our communities, out of our surroundings. By faith, we realize the strength and power of prayer. By prayer, we realize that Jesus never abandons us. As my father helped me understand the difference between screwdriver and a hammer, Jesus helps us understand the power of prayer.